Hello, my name is Maria Lupian.
My name is Ivanova Ksenia.
And my name is Maria Zamula.
We created a project about Moscow in the novel of Master&Margarita.
And now you will see this magnificent story.
Enjoy viewing.
The Master and Margarita is one of the best-loved works in all of Russian literature. One day, the devil and his cronies arrive in Soviet-era Moscow and chaos ensues. The people and places that feature in the novel anchor it in a concrete real-life Moscow, something that makes it even more fascinating to read.
At the sunset hour of one warm spring day, two men were to be seen at Patriarch's Bones. This is where the story begins. Here, the editor Michael Perlis and poet Van Bezdomny meet a stranger who will turn out to be the devil. Soon, Anishka's spell duel, and the editor gets under the tram. Under the name of the Ponds, we will find one charming artificial lake. In the 1930s, there was indeed a temporary tram line going along the pond. Bulgakov lived not far from the pond and loved this place. He would often come here for a meeting or a romantic date. Nowadays, the Patriarch's Ponds are still a popular place to visit. Lots of tourists and Moscovites prefer to walk around the lake, enjoying special atmosphere.
Another important place in the novel was the Verite Vita, where Volant and his assistants conducted a session on black magic, which ended with the exposure of human vices. The Verite Vita didn't really exist. This is a fictional building modeled on the Moscow State Music Hall from the 1920s. The music hall was located on the Большая Sadovaya, the place where the Moscow Academic Satir Theater is located now. The building, which was close to the apartment where Volant and his assistants lived, was conceived in 1911 as a circus by Bogdan Ilus. Bulgakov was able to visit the Nikitin circus before it closed its doors in the early 1920s and described it in his novels.
Bulgakov's apartment appears in the novel as a bed apartment. There, Volant and his henchmen lived during their stay in Moscow after the death of Berlioz. This apartment was the place where the contact of otherworldly forces and the modern world of Moscow of the 30s took place. The Bulgakov House Museum houses a quaint collection of newspaper clippings, books, and memorabilia about Bulgakov's life. During the 1930s, Bulgakov lived in a communal apartment in flat number 50 on the 5th floor of an Art Deco building in central Moscow. This flat is now open to the public, giving a good idea of what communal living might have been like during the Soviet era.
The story of the Master and Margarita has remained forever in the streets of Moscow. You can see it for yourself, but never talk to strangers.